We have Resident Evil Director's Cut. There's the back. This is the original case and the manual. Here's the game right here. One of my favorites. I love this game. Right here we have Resident Evil 2. Now growing up playing the PS1, I didn't start on the first Resident Evil. I started on this one. So my mom actually bought me this, and I held on to this for a very long time. But yeah, oh, I'm sorry, whoops, I knocked the camera by mistake. But here we have disc 1 with Leon. Oh, I'll show you guys the manual. This is the manual. And here is disc 2 with Claire. In the back. Also this game, my mom bought this for $10 back in the day. Can you believe that? At the mall. Now that game is going for what, $50, $60 now? It's crazy. And then we have Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Now this is a reproduction case. This isn't the original case, but it looks just like it. As you can see on the inside, it's just a piece of, just a piece of paper. It's not the actual manual. I'm just going to show you guys how it looks. See, it's blank. Just the artwork on the front. And then we have the disc right here. You know what I do with the reproduction cases, I just buy those separate, and then I get the disc, separate on eBay. It's actually cheaper to get a game on disc and then just get in a reproduction case. But yeah, great game. And then we have Resident Evil Survivor. Another reproduction case. I'm sorry, I'll show you the back. I never finished this one though, but I know it's like first person. I played a little bit of it, and I have seen gameplay of it as well. It's very good. I need to actually finish it. And then over here, I'm trying to find a reproduction case for this game. Blade. Yes, Blade had his own game. This game is not cheap. I just want to find a case for it, like a reproduction case for sure of this. But I have not come across one yet, but I hope to. I hope to soon, That's a good game. We have another good game I grew up on, Sheep Raider. My mom bought me this game as well growing up. But this isn't the game that my mom bought me. I had to buy this game over because, of course, young me decided to sell this game when I was younger. But this is the original, case and the manual and everything. And actually this game, I guess it came from Blockbuster because it says Blockbuster stamped right there. But it works perfectly fine, no issues with it or anything. So, yeah. Another good fighting game we have, Bloody Roar. Where you change into the different animals. I believe there's a bunny, a wolf, a hog, and a chameleon, and just... Or not a chameleon, I'm sorry. Is it a chameleon? Or a lizard? Whatever that dude is, he's a lizard. But yeah. That's the inside of it. Bloody Roar. That's the back of it. Great soundtrack. to that one. But my favorite of all is Bloody War 2. This is my favorite one. That's the back. This is also a reproduction case. I'm not sure what happened to my original copy of this. I had this game growing up. I'm not sure if somebody stole it or if I don't recall selling this. So I had to buy it over again because yeah, which is fine. But that's a good game. And then we have, I'm not big on the James Bond movies, but the games, I don't know, they do something to me, and I really like them. But we have 007, The World Is Not Enough. And I do have GoldenEye on Nintendo 64. But yeah, growing up, I'll play this game a lot. Definitely would play, is that Blackjack? I think that's Blackjack. Yeah. Original manual. There's the disc. It's a good game as well. We have Army Men, Sarge's Heroes 2. This is one of my favorite games from the Army Men. I know there's other Army Men games, but I prefer this one the most. Yeah, great game. If you guys know Toy Story, that's where this is from. The little toy soldiers. And then a cartoon I grew up on, they had their own game. Scooby-Doo, Cyber Chase. I keep hitting the camera, I'm sorry. Okay, the manual came out of here. But I love the green. That's the thing about PlayStation 1. They work very creative with their, you know, their games with the different colors, you know. Like we have a green, you know, known this for Scooby-Doo, you know. The Mystery Machine. And then this game kind of reminded me of Spyro a little bit. Croc. Greatest Hits. Sorry, the case is like, you know, when the case doesn't want to snap together anymore. But yes. Croc. And then of course we have Spyro the Dragon. I grew up on this game for sure. This is one of my first PS1 games growing up. My mom bought me this as well. I believe she bought it for, I think it was $5. Either $5 or $6, but it's worth more than that now. And I have played the remake, the remaster they did over for the PS4. You know, that was good too. The 3 games, the 3 Spyro games. I don't have the other 2 Spyro games on PS1, but I just have this one. This is my favorite one. I love the soundtrack in this game. It was amazing. I wish they would put it on iTunes, but it's not on there. This is another rare game. Jackie Chan had his own game. Jackie Chan Stunt Masters. This is another reproduction case. If you can see at the bottom, it says reproduction. This is another Blockbuster disc, but hey, it works the same, you know. I don't care that it says Blockbuster right there. Blockbuster doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately, but good game. And I'm a big Jackie Chan fan. I never knew he had a game. Arthur, Ready to Race. Never knew he had his own game until now. I bought this on eBay. Same company right here, the Learning Company, are the same people who created Rita Rabbit and like Jumpstart games that were on PC back in the day. All my 90s babies that played the PC games, learning games. Same company made Arthur Ready to Race. Yeah. And then we have 102 Dalmatians. Another great, you know, artwork on the disc, the Dalmatian print. I love PlayStation. PlayStation 1 was so creative, like I said, with the, you know, the disc, how they looked, you know, on the back. You could read this for hours when you were a kid in the car, you know. Miss those days. And then we have Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. For some reason, this game, I don't know why, I had this game on Nintendo 64. I just couldn't get into the controls. So I don't know, for me it plays better on the PS1. I don't know why, but it does. That's the back. And then another good game I have, The Simpsons Wrestling. You play as the different characters in The Simpsons. I'm a big Simpsons fan. As you can see, I have a Simpsons arcade machine behind me as well. I know they got rid of it. They had The Simpsons tapped out on the phone, and I really missed that. They just got rid of that last month, and it's like I'll play that game religiously, and they got rid of it, and I hate that. I wish they bring it back, but who knows. And then we have Tomb Raider, the first one. I had the remastered. I had the first 3 remastered on the PS5. I just have the first one on PS1, so. But yeah, fun game. And then we have Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Greatest Hits. And I do have Mortal Kombat 1 on PS5. That's a good game too. Both of these are good. The old one and the new one. We have MTV Sports, snowboarding. I got this from when I was like a little kid. I remember buying this. I think it was like, might have been like $2. Very cheap. Can't find well, maybe it depends on where you go. Find a $2 PlayStation game, unless it's really bad. But this game wasn't bad. I mean, it was pretty good. And then we have a couple of sport games. We have NHL 97. I don't know why this one never. It didn't come with the case and all that. I bought it just like this back in the day, like $2. And then we have NHL 98. I was in a phase where I liked hockey when I was little. And I bought a couple of like hockey games for my PlayStation 1 back then. I do have, let me see. I must have got mixed in with the others. Oh no, here it is right here. I just wanted to do the other sport game. NHL 99. It's advertising Tiger Woods right there. And then we have Siphon filter 1. It is kind of almost looks like the Matrix a little bit. I don't know why. It looks like the Matrix. It's advertised in Twisted Metal right there. I actually never played Twisted Metal. I've seen gameplays of that. I've seen gameplays of that game. I just never played it. And then we have Siphon Filter 2. It's a 2-disc. So here's the second disc. And that's the back. And then we have Siphon Filter 3. This is the manual. I think it must have came with maybe a demo disc or something, but when I bought this, it didn't have it in there. I bought this used off of eBay, so who knows what happened to that disc. And here's the disc for it right here. And then one of my favorite games that I, of course, grew up on, Final Fantasy VIII with Squall. This is my original copy. Had onto it for a very long time. Got this from Best Buy back in the day for like $16, I think it was. But yeah, I held onto this game for a long time. Took very good care of it. There's this too. And then let's think about old games on the PS1. All the discs that you had to go through to get through in the game. They couldn't fit it all on one disc. Here's 3 and 4. And then we have another good game as well, Parasite Eve.